If you go to Seaworld, fuck you and your parents.
You're on an airplane and it lands. If you immediately stand up to grab your luggage, you belong on the no-fly list.
My next one is the show Friends is not funny at all. Guys,
this is going to piss a lot of people off.
I know.
But listen to what she has to say.
Also, I just want to, if you're pissed, you did hit play on Hot Takes.
Hey, I'm Riley.
And I'm Macie, and you're listening to Two Girls, One Joint.
Welcome back, Two Girls, One Joint. We are bringing back one of your favorite segments. We've only done it one more time, and we heard from about 5 people that they really loved it.
All of our fans crying out, Macie,
Do
Riley,
it again.
Please bring back Hot Takes. Please bring back Hot Takes.
Here we are, Hot Takes, 2nd edition, part 2. Let's get into it.
Basically, me and Riley are writing down our hottest of takes. We've been thinking about this all day. And
all today.
And to start things off before we dive into it, I want to give 3 huge shout outs.
Okay.
First huge shout out is going to be to John Carp, the producer of our podcast. He's a fucking icon.
Makes it happen.
Icon living. Second shout out goes out to Big Timber. John, will you flash their logo here for us? Big Timber, Elkins, West Virginia. Amazing beer. Amazing company. Awesome. Today we're drinking Danger Bit, 8% alcohol. That's why we chose it. Amazing.
A West Coast IPA turned up with mango and spicy kicks of habanero peppers.
If you ever have the opportunity to try it, you better. Riley, you want to do our third shout out?
Our third shout out is to a company called Moonflower, who produces the best cannabis products on the market. Give them a go. Give them a shout. Today we're smoking another one of their strains. Their new strains, our new strains. Brand new harvested, not even a month ago. This is Pink Jelly Donut.
Is it jelly? Just pink donut. Hold the jelly.
I like included jelly.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's going to fuel our little hot takes today.
The strain is very fruity. Has vanilla notes. This is the most flavorful one we have on our lineup this year.
It's giving custard.
It's giving dessert packed into paper.
Let's get all about it.
I just ripped off of it. It does taste delicious, guys.
Guys, chat. I wish you could be tasting this right now.
Tasting it through the mic.
This is exactly what you want to smoke when you're smoking CBD. This right here. Pink Jelly Donut. Look it up.
Look it up. Moonflowerhemp.com. All right, let's get into it. Hot takes. My first hot take is America. Get on with it. Start the Civil War.
It's time for another civil war. We've been beating around the bush. Let's stop.
Beating around the bush.
Let's get to the nitty gritty of it and start another civil war. Because honestly, guys.
Brothers and sisters, we're too far gone.
It's what time? Time for our next civil war.
But you know what? My vote this time is no guns. Only pure brute force of fists.
Fist fighting.
Like the good old days. Fist fighting only. It's man against man. Woman against woman. Child against child.
Man against child.
And we just duke it out. For days on end until we look at each other and we say,
enough is enough.
We say, you know what? Thank you. We've got this out of our system. Let's move on.
I like that, Riley.
Yeah, it's time. That's my first hot take. It's time for the next Civil War.
My first hot take, I don't mind a pap smear. I don't mind a pap smear.
Dude, that's too much, Macie.
Sometimes I hear all this noise. Oh my God, I have a pap smear. I don't want to go. I want to go. I'll go for you. I have had more pap smears as a 25-year-old than some people have had in their fucking 80s.
Macie's booking them left and right.
And it's got nothing to do with my health.
Should we cut that?
No, keep
All right.
Okay, your turn, Riley. Go quick.
Okay. All right. My next one is if you go to Seaworld, fuck you and your parents.
Yeah.
That shit, if we're still supporting that, guys,
Get real.
Get real. Get educated. Obtain empathy. Obtain knowledge on this world, on animals, on marine life. Grow up. And if your parents aren't teaching you that isn't right, and they are not only not teaching you, but they're enabling it and taking you, fuck you. Fuck you and fuck your parents. That's my hot take. SeaWorld's messed up, guys. Look into it. Watch Blackfish.
Look into it. Watch Blackfish. You're not watching Blackfish?
Get out.
Get out. All right.
Log off of this podcast. I don't even care if
I
you're
don't
one
care
of
to
our-
have you as a viewer if you like SeaWorld.
Yeah.
Okay.
No fins, no future.
No fins, no future. Here's my next hot take, Riley. If you habitually drink Monster Energy, especially in the morning, you want to be in the military, you just can't. Whether that be due to physical discrepancies, mental discrepancies, you want it so fucking bad. You just can't.
You just can't. Especially the ones with the lids on them.
If there's a screw-in lid and it's not the pop top, you want to be a Navy SEAL.
For sure. And you know what? There's nothing wrong.
We're not.
We are not hating on it. We're just stating fact.
Yeah, that's something that we should have kind of ran a disclaimer at the beginning of the episode. We're not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, except if you go to SeaWorld.
Yeah, we don't. We actually
Yeah.
don't. We want
Seriously,
to hurt
no
your
hate,
feelings
guys.
if you go to SeaWorld.
No hate.
But
Riley.
yeah, no hate but we're just stating fact upon personal opinion.
Go ahead.
If two can exist at once.
Yeah.
We're
Run that
rapid
shit.
firing.
Run that shit.
Okay. Babies fucking stink. Period. I can't get behind people telling me that they smell good. I like baby powder. There's still like when it's placed upon a baby, something changes.
You'll hear a new mom, oh my God, I just can't smell my baby enough. I just love the smell of my baby. Bullshit.
Well, that's probably true for them, Macie.
Well, I
I
can't
think
get
there's
behind
something
it.
really special that happens with scent in motherhood.
I like the smell of my dog's feet and mouth and ears.
Exactly. That stuff
that's
definitely
dogs.
stinks. I can put my nose right into my dog's ear. And sniff it.
Sometimes when I'm on vacation, I think about what my dog's mouth might smell like.
Yeah, that's definitely what's happening with babies because I cannot relate. But you know
I just
what?
can't get behind a baby.
I just can't get behind a baby
Sorry.
and the way that it is
It's
scented.
not for me. It might be for you guys, but it's not for me.
Babies scent stinky.
Okay. Ready for mine?
Yep.
You're on an airplane and it lands. If you immediately stand up to grab your luggage, you belong on the no-fly list.
Yes.
I hate when, especially you're in row 32. You're the last
You got some time.
motherfucker to get off that plane. And you land and the seatbelt sign goes ding and people stand up.
It's stressful.
to get off the plane. Sit back down. That's not how it works.
Yeah. It's stressful. You're stressing me out.
You're
in an
stressing me
already
out.
Pretty stressful
Yeah,
situation.
sit down.
Guys, sit down. You're not gonna like be
You're
able
not
to pass
special.
everybody
You're
in
not
front
going to
of
be
you.
going anywhere. Sit down.
Yeah. Maybe I honestly though do not think that that's a hot take. I think that there's like the majority of the world that are like common sense humans, and then there's the humans that stand
up when the
immediately
plane
when a
lands.
plane lands.
And if you clap, dude, oh my God. When I'm on the plane and you clap when it lands, it makes the skin on my body crawl off. That shit should put you on the no-fly list.
For sure. We're putting this one down. Jelly donut
put it
equals
out.
delicious.
CBD's got me sloshed. No, it's the danger bit.
Is the danger bit plus little CBD. Perfect combo, guys. If you didn't listen to our last episode, listen to it. That's the hot take: beer plus weed.
If you never
done
CBD
specifically CBD.
If you never drank a big timber danger bit and smoked a joint of CBD weed,
Get out of here.
Get out.
You're
Hot
on
take.
the no-fly list.
You're
too.
done. Okay, Riley.
Next, I've got, if you are still supporting Chris Brown, there's a new wave going on.
Chris Brown's back.
Chris Brown's back. You know what? You're also supporting domestic violence.
Congratulations.
Congrats. You're saying that men that beat women is okay.
Yeah.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts, guys.
I hope you're proud.
I hope you're proud. And and Macie did have a good point today, though, when I brought this hot take to the table.
Okay. I'll think about a different point I had. Yeah. You know, Riley said this to me earlier, and I was like,
Agreeable.
But think about Michael Jackson. Nobody dislikes Michael Jackson. Okay? Everybody loves Michael Jackson. Did we just universally shrug that off?
We all said,
Did we all just say,
he's okay, I guess, if Michael Jackson does it.
All right. He
All right.
fingered a 6-year-old.
We'll move past it. He did say Thriller, way worth it.
Thriller was worth it.
We're not saying that, but we're saying us as a collective.
We're not saying it was worth it. I'm just saying that's what seems to be the general consensus.
Yeah. But Chris Brown, you're out of here. Beating Rihanna. Psh,
Yeah, think again.
think again. Just
All right.
say. Just kidding. I don't listen to Michael Jackson anymore.
Yeah. All right, my turn. If you have the black ice air freshener in your whip, you think you can fuck, but you can't.
That's male or female.
Male or female, but females aren't getting black ice. They're getting tropical paradise or fresh linen.
I like the cherry.
It's the males, because also they only think they can get the black one. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
like, fuck having a color, right? If you have the black ice air freshener, you think you can fuck, but you can't.
Yeah, the two just go hand in hand.
And I know one of our 80 listeners right now is thinking, take it down.
Take it down. You don't need
Hit the road, dude. Take it down.
There's better ones on the market.
Yeah. It's just so indicative
It's
of
like as soon as you upgrade your air freshener, your ability to have sex also upgrades. So
Yeah.
just make the change.
so it's in your hands.
It's in
Go
your-
get him, Tiger. Your turn, Riley.
Okay.
Damn.
My next one is the show Friends is not funny at all. Guys,
This is going to piss a lot of people off.
I know.
But listen to what she has to say.
Also, I just want to, if you're pissed, you did hit play on Hot Takes. And if you
Log
thought-
off. It's going to get
log
worse.
off, it might get worse before it gets better. And if you can't take this Friends hot take, go ahead and just
Friends is not
close it out.
funny of a TV show.
Yeah, and if you think it's funny, you're mistaken or you're just not funny.
Mm-hmm.
Friends, a comfort show.
Comfort show.
Jennifer Aniston, beautiful.
That's not as to say that Friends is a bad show. That's not what we're saying.
We're just saying it's not
We're
funny.
just saying it's not funny.
It's not funny, guys.
Guys, come on.
Come on.
Okay, here we go. This one, we might catch some flack for. Lesbian porn is better than straight porn, even for straight people.
Period.
You can't even fight that. You can't even
Period.
fight it.
You can't fight it. We'll leave that one there.
You could be the straightest of straight, and you're watching lesbian porn.
Yeah, we know it.
We know you are.
We
John.
know
Anyways.
it. Anyways, we'll flash a picture up of John right there.
Maybe John's senior photo in high school.
Next, we built the road systems wrong. The road should be the thing that moves,
Not the car.
not the car. Guys, think about this. No accidents, no DUIs. We could get right on the road after this podcast.
It should move like a treadmill.
It should move like a treadmill. It's like trains almost had it. Almost.
But even with trains, somebody has to be sober.
to drive. But if the roads moved, no accidents, we could sleep. We could just travel in peace.
What about deer?
They're
They're in for the ride of a fucking lifetime.
Yeah, and deer could travel.
Deer could migrate.
Yeah, we'd probably see really interesting migrating
Probably see an
patterns.
uptick in our wildlife population.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. We'd
Because
probably see.
If they run into the road, they're not going to die. They're just going to get far away from home.
I don't know. I'd say the road, like if I were to design it, the road would be going fast. Speed track.
Japan style.
But, you know, if the animals could make it on the road, maybe there's times where it like slows down and then animals could like really present some interesting migration patterns. Mm-hmm. We'd probably see things in our states that we might not see. Like It could affect the entire like evolution of humans.
We could be getting gators in West Virginia.
Yeah, gators could be taken.
All from the treadmill road.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's my hot take. We built the roads wrong.
All right. Turn your volume up for this one. If you drive a lifted truck, but don't drive on multiple terrains, you hit your wife a lot.
Oh. A lot. Period. Next. Millennials and Gen Z are going to be the best and coolest old people.
I love this one.
Yeah.
Something I think is so funny is like in today's day and age, whenever you see an old person covered in tattoos, it's like kind of taboo, right? Like it's not something that you see super often. It kind of makes you do a double take. But when we are old, when Gen Z and millennials are old, it's going to be weird to see an old person without a tattoo because everybody at least has one tattoo nowadays. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's super uncommon to be completely tattoo free.
Yeah. For me, I was like thinking more for like deeper reasons.
Okay.
Like we're truly going to be able to say, yeah, I witnessed the good old days. Like we lived through the good old days because by the time we're old,
pre 9/11.
Yeah, pre 9/11. Also, by the time we're old, we'll probably had witnessed the collapse of America.
Yeah.
No Florida.
Right. No
Global
polar
warming.
bears.
No polar bears by the time we're old. And then, you know, we'll really truly be able to live off the nostalgia of
old people now live through the good old days. Kind of. When people say that, like, I get what they're saying, but I also want to be like, you could have been drafted. You lived through
marijuana prohibition.
You lived through wars when they were like hardcore wars.
Our great grandma Betty didn't even have electricity. Like, girl, that was the good old days. Suffering in your non-AC home.
Barely able to vote.
Yeah, great grandma Betty. Barely able to vote.
And I get what they mean. They didn't have social media plaguing them. They didn't have, all this bullshit written down on them all the time. But also, like, you had to eat potatoes and bread for like a lot of months. Granted, we come from a line of
meat and taters meal.
But we come from a line of poverty.
Indeed.
But yeah, our generations as old people is going to be electric.
Yeah.
Because we will be the last people that lived before cell phones, lived before internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I am
The last people probably to snorkel. The reefs will be gone.
Well, at least see reefs, yeah. People might snorkel still.
Snorkel to see what? Bleached coral.
Okay, here, moving on. This one might be the one I believe in the most. You should have to pass a U.S. history test in order to register to vote. This one's a little bit more on the serious and more practical side, but I think it should work just like getting your learner's permit, just like getting your driver's license. You should not be like, okay, granted, the right to vote is one of our most tried and true outright rights as an American people. But I do think we're letting people hop on too easily.
Yeah, I mean,
think
to become an American citizen, you have to take a history test.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about like some crazy in-depth test, okay? But there should be 20 to 30 questions.
Yeah, you should know the basics of politics and the history surrounding why
maybe
our nation
some current
became
events, but history repeats itself and we have to stay on top of it. And if you want to be able to vote and participate in our democracy, you better damn well know some simple facts about U.S. history, because sometimes I have friends that vote and I'm thinking, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You can vote?
You're making the decision?
Yeah. You're participating
in deciding the leader of the free world?
Right?
like
no way. Like I said, I don't think it should be super in-depth, like something that you have to study for. It should just be shit that you already learn in school, that you obtain, that you practice critical thinking, that you maybe brush up on some of the forefathers, shit like that, right? You should be able to, correctly identify the different amendments, like have your way around the Bill of Rights.
Yeah.
Just to vote.
Just some simple stuff.
And if you fail, study and fucking try again.
Yeah, it's not like, that's how I would picture it, know?
If you fail, you're not out forever.
Yeah, just for that year. You can retry it again next year. Or it's like the ACT, you can retry it every 3 weeks with a monitor.
If it's a general election in your hometown, you don't need to take a test on the history of Buchanan.
Yeah.
I'm talking about U.S. history on a federal level.
Yeah, just the basics, guys.
Just the basics.
That's a great hot take, Macie.
Thanks.
I'm here for that.
Thanks. All right. You ready for this one? This one I don't know how this will be received. You should have to provide a pay stub in order to adopt a dog.
Agreed. Dogs take money.
That's
Care,
the thing.
Love.
That's the thing that really bothers me is I'm very active on Facebook. And I'm all the time seeing posts that saying, does anyone have any puppies or dogs for free to a good home? We're wanting one for my family. You will never meet a bigger advocate for humane societies, for, I literally love dogs and cats. I would die for dogs. Probably wouldn't die for cats, but I would die for dogs, okay? You should have to show a pay stub, and there's no hate, okay? This isn't to say that people in poverty shouldn't be able to have dogs, but what I'm saying is what people don't realize is if you adopt a dog free to a good home, what about a life's worth of food and veterinary care? Emphasis on veterinary care.
Veterinary care is expensive. Last time I took my dog to the vet for an emergency purpose, even wellness purposes, you're looking in the $100 every single time.
And it's nerve-wracking. Like, how do you think you can't afford the adoption fee for a dog, but you think you can afford when it's running outside and it tears a muscle in its leg? You think you can afford spay and neuter? You think you can afford
It catches fleas. I mean, flea medicine for my dog's $40.
$60 for a Seresto collar.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's something that it's my hot take.
That is a hot take, and you might get some people, and not to say that people that may not have the money to adopt a dog couldn't provide amazing love and companionship.
Love and companionship is one. I think
That's different
anybody
than careful care.
Yeah, I think anybody is capable of love and companionship, but not everyone is capable of veterinary care, which is also sad. I also think there needs to be a change in how fucking much it costs to provide your dog veterinary care.
Yeah. Watch your joint, then, Mike.
Sorry. Your turn, Riley.
Yeah, I agree, Macie, though.
That's
really
a good one.
do.
Maybe I should write a letter.
Maybe you should. I like that. I like that idea.
Here's my next hot take. You should not have to be 18 in order to purchase fireworks. Fuck off.
Back that up, because there's part of me, Macie.
No.
I might disagree with this one.
You should not have to be 18 in order to purchase fireworks. Fuck off.
Fireworks, you must be responsible.
Yeah,
They
but
cause wildfires.
wildfires is a good take. That's the only reasonable take I can find.
Wildfires.
Because mishandling a firework, apart from wildfires, mishandling a firework will do nothing but make you who you are.
Okay, I can see that.
If you hurt
It's a
yourself,
part of like development.
it's a part of life. Everybody's mishandled a firework. It's like learning, it's something that just happens in life, like riding a bike or getting food poisoning. It happens to everyone.
I can see that.
Everyone's mishandled a firework. Let the kids do it now.
Interesting, Macie. I still disagree.
Okay, Smokey the fucking bear.
I'm just saying. I care about our wildlife.
I get the wildfires. I guess it's not something that I considered, but no, it's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about let it rip, tater chip.
Let it rip, tater chip.
Riley and I have mishandled a lot of fireworks below the age of 18. None of which started any forest fires.
Luckily.
We weren't doing it in dry zones in the forest.
There have been times where I was like, wow, this is going to start a wildfire. And then I can just like picture us on the news and Dad being like,
one of the deadliest wildfires in California was from like a gender reveal or something, wasn't it?
that's what I'm saying. Like that shit actually happens.
That's stupid. Yeah, that's just crazy. All right, your turn.
My next hot take is also, it's another one along the lines of war. I've been thinking a lot about war lately and like the history of war and how things have like truly played out. And I've like questioned, sorry, I'm feeling crazy right now.
Keep it
But
in.
I've like questioned the idea of how people felt as war was happening or as war was brewing, and honestly, it kind of feels a lot like right now. So my hot take is we're currently in a war. We just don't know it yet. Because a lot of what we are experiencing is
You mean
like,
within America?
I think within the world to a certain extent. I'm talking about a war on information right now, I think. That's where my mind goes here.
Okay.
And I believe that we are, like, humans have the right to information. That, personally, maybe that's a hot take. Every human has the right to information in this world, especially information that involves our livelihoods, our politics, the way that we protect ourselves, our safety, things like that. And I believe that we are all aware that things are happening under our noses and information is being withheld from us. We're all aware that that's happening. And we're all like slightly angry about it. Like I think that could maybe unify the country, bringing it back to my other hot take. But I think that maybe we're in a war on information. And I think that they're like, even in the history of war, I think in the beginning, like, people don't quite comprehend, like, oh, war is happening right now. Like, sure in Germany when the Holocaust was just beginning. Like, I'm just saying, or like World War II.
Okay, I think it all depends on your terms of war. You know what I mean? Because you think war and a lot of people think combat. And
I don't think war necessarily has to involve combat, but I think that maybe it has to lead up to it. And I think that people could get so angry at this and things could continue to happen that would make civilians and people that aren't privy to this information that maybe could mean keeping them safe, or maybe could keep them from making political decisions or casting their vote a certain way. I think that people are going to get fed up by that, and we're going to see what just happened in Nepal. They withheld social media, and I'm guessing that was probably in a way to control the public, control what the public felt, saw, experienced online, and people got pissed and people got violent and burned down their capital, which
crazy shit is we think it's so crazy in Nepal that they were withheld from social media. But that shit's happening right under our noses, even in America.
Yeah.
The media is so controlled here. It's not to the scale of Nepal or places like North Korea, but it's tiptoeing on the edge of they are filtering what we see to benefit their fucking agenda.
Yeah, exactly. We just believe that we're receiving the correct information or the whole story and things like that. But I think that we all know that there's some things that are happening under the table.
Something's awry.
Something's awry. We can all feel it. And that might create unity, but it also might create violence. And that's why my hot take is we're in the beginning stages of a war.
I like that. Ready for mine?
Yeah.
Hot take. We need to reimagine the sell and trade of betta fish.
Okay. I like this.
I hate how it's happening now.
Yeah, it's actually really sad, betta fish.
When I go into PetSmart and I see the wall of bowls,
some of them are barely living,
and each bowl has a betta fish in it.
Are you gonna cry? Macie's gonna cry, guys.
Literally devastating.
It actually is.
Oh my God. And like they come in every day and give them a fucking pebble of food and they're literally in a bowl. And I get that they can't be together because they have beef. But how they're doing it now is wrong.
That is wrong.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And you think, oh, it's a fish. Oh my God.
Yeah, it has to be living and interpreting life in some way, and in a bowl, it probably is just giving
not
up.
Not a single thing, not a plant, not a decoration, not a friend.
Yeah.
They can't even see each other.
Yeah. That's sad.
Yeah, somebody's got to fix it.
Yeah, someone fix the betta fish epidemic.
Anywho's, you got any more?
No, I said my last hot take, I believe.
I got one more.
Okay.
If your dog lives on a chain outside, you, along with all the members of your family, deserve the death penalty.
I actually really support this one. Because I believe that this shows true lack of human empathy in only the beginning stages.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are okay with a dog which would love to be your companion for life and looks at your home every single day and wonders why it's not good enough to spend time with you. Literally,
through the
that's
freezing
what's
cold
happening.
and the blistering heat.
Yeah. Macie, tell your story.
Honestly, guys, chat, I'm going to tell a story.
Expose her.
There's this bitch.
Maybe you shouldn't say that.
No, leave it in. There's this, oh my God. There is a woman that she had a dog, okay? It was a pit bull, like a bully. Cutest dog in the world, okay? I saw this dog live every single day for a year in a 4x4 kennel on a concrete slab with no human connection. It had food and water, but that's it. It literally had only the tiniest slivers of what it takes to survive. No human interaction, nothing. It couldn't interact with other animals, with people, anything. My heart was...
Every once in a while. She said...
No.
No. Okay.
She's a liar. Whatever. It's not how a dog should live. And I saw this dog. I fell in love with it. I begged her. I said, please, I will buy this dog from you. Okay? Name your price. I will buy this dog from you. I will give it I told her all of this. I have a farm. He will run free. He will have friends. He will have a cozy bed to sleep in. I'll cuddle him every night. He'll have treats. He'll have medicine. He'll have veterinary care. He will have enrichment. Anything you can think of. I promise you, I will give this dog the best life possible. Let me buy him from you. She told me no. Okay. Then the winter rolls by. It's -4 degrees outside, and all I can do is lay in bed and think about this dog. And I text her again. I say, please let me take your dog for the next couple nights. It's supposed to be so cold. Let me take your dog. I'm not taking him from you. I'm just letting him stay in my warm house over this cold snap.
And he was a sweetie baby.
He was the best dog.
Macie had met this dog before.
I've met the dog, interacted with it. I said, there's going to be a cold snap. It's going to get dangerously cold. I'll take your dog for a couple nights, let him chill at my house, be warm, and then I'll return him to you when the cold snap is over. She said, no, I ordered him a blanket. It just hasn't come yet. Okay. So I'm like, whatever. Let's try to forget about it. Well, a couple of months ago, there is a heat wave and it's 90 degrees outside, which means his concrete slab that he can't escape is blistering to temperatures in the over 100 degrees. I'm sure probably over 140 degrees if you do the math, which I did. The dog dies of heat stroke. The dog dies of heat stroke, and there's literally nothing I can do about it. I knew that's exactly why he died. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
He was a younger dog. He was like 4 years old, probably 4 or 5.
4 to 6 years old.
Yeah, it's not like he's a super old dog.
He was an elderly dog with health problems. He was completely fine. I literally begged this woman on end, not even to take her dog, but just to let me give her dog comfort. Sorry, it's getting real in the hot takes episode. She killed her fucking dog. And I told her. And I messaged her and I said, you deserve to burn the same way that your dog did. And I got in a lot of trouble for it. That's my final hot take. If you have a dog that you're neglecting and it lives outside, you are the scum of the earth. It's not just a dog
that lives outside.
Yeah,
there are plenty of people that spend time with their dogs that live outside, that care for their dogs that live outside.
Yes, exactly. Disclaimer.
Play with them, love them.
But if your dog's on a chain 24/7 and the only thing you do with it is feed it and water it, and there's no human interaction, there's no exploration, no enrichment, anything like that, you fucking suck. And I hate you.
Yeah. Your dog deserves more. Why have a dog?
Why have a dog? Just let it go.
Just let it go. It literally would be better off if you just set it free and it tried to survive on its own.
Anyways, it's getting too real. Also, I think all drugs should be legalized. To each man their own. Yeah,
I also agree with that hot take. We're humans. We're capable of making our own decisions, whether that's addiction, whether that's, figuring it out. I believe that this human experience is ours and up to no one to control.
Anyways, thanks, guys.
Thanks for tuning in.
I hope you loved our hot take.